Happy New Year, super motherfuckers. Welcome to my Facebook. Happy New Year. I mean, you hear these outrageous claims. Does the Queen own all of the land, or as history would imply, were people dumped here or migrate here on ship fleets, and then establish chunks of land owned by landowners there. So, and is that how they're getting away with? Yeah. So that would make this a dangerous place, potentially. Dangerous place. And when you consider that what's going on with mental health enslavement is also Australia's version of war on drugs fighting, then you have you just have an example of how policy and PC, nonsensical PC abstract use of language, combined with the fact that anyone religious is known to be inclined to go, well, the truth in the dictionary is the true or actual facts of a case. So, you watch them, the question then becomes whose case, whose truth do you comprehend? Whose truth? Pick your truth. Tra-la-la-la-la. And they don't like that it works that way in businesses that are really dodgy. But if you're religious and you've said, oh yeah, I'm into the truth of God's Bible, then you're pursuant to try to comprehend the truth of a being that doesn't exist, which shows your fear about beings that do exist. And even if the story is inbred and incoherent as can be, you still want to believe in it because pre-Copernican maps said you can float into outer space when you die and live forever there as a Martian. Then it shows that what you mean by the truth is something that you like. You'll choose what you like, and your measure of what's possible is proportionate to your likes and dislikes, not your comprehension of reasoning in relation to truths. So the religious more or less advertise that about themselves. Truth and I show favour to is interlocked, because no court in the world has fucking caught a glimpse of the shadow of fucking Yahweh or Jesus in the clouds. They found the Virgin Mary on a piece of toast. And they preserved it. They didn't break it because Mary didn't break her body for you in a decades post-mortem mythological text. Yeah, so here's to religious people and the truth. Huzzah. Huzzah, huzzah. I mean, if Sambrero is doing heaps better than Subway, but you really love Subway, it helped you recover your diet. Like Jared. Jared had his training aids, so he went around saying, "I have AIDS. I have AIDS. I love." So then, what will happen if Zambrero start doing heaps better than Subway, and you're loyal to Subway because the aids you got from Subway helped you train and regain physical form, good physical form? Then you wouldn't like to think ever that it could be the truth that Zambrero is doing better. So I don't consider that having an eye open for the truth. I consider that shopping, going shopping with ideas in the marketplace of ideas. So, how many? I haven't heard you speak of truths that you hate and raise questions of like problem resolution or confrontation. It's not in the Christian. It's not the Christian way, really. If they can't confront the implications of Genesis chapter 1, then even on their own terms, they've got quite some distance to catch up on being true to themselves. Now, as for the world, well, that's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. God's hands. Yeah. Happy New Year, super motherfuckers. Welcome to my Facebook. Happy New Year.